We're here today to introduce Truck System Technology's internal sensor. These sensors are basically identical to the same sensors that are required to be on light trucks and passenger cars by law as of 2008. The black component here will actually be seated within your tire, inside the tire itself, and this right here is a 3-inch valve stem that very simply just bolts onto the sensor. And in so doing, this sensor will program and report with the same ease as our existing 507 external sensors. This sensor features an internal battery that is not user replaceable, that should give you a life of approximately 5 to 7 years. When these batteries do finally expire, you may send the sensor back to us at your discretion, and for $19.95 we will replace and rebuild the sensor. An important side note in using this sensor is you want to make sure that you have the correct valve stem length that is appropriate to your vehicle. This sensor will monitor PSIs ranging from 1 PSI up to 196 PSI. It is an industrial grade piece of equipment. There literally is no tire too big or too small for this sensor. The only caveat would be you want to make sure that you have the appropriate length valve stem. We offer them in 3-inch, 2-inch, and 1-inch segments. And with that, Matthew Wood is going to go through and graciously demonstrate the ease of installation and specifically the ease of programming of this sensor. The tire will have to ultimately be broken down by a tire service center and installed. We are simply just demonstrating the ease of programming in this brief demonstration.
Thank you, Dan. As mentioned before, it goes hand in hand with our 507 monitor. The only difference being it's a 5 to 7 year battery and not replaceable, so you will have to send it back if it does die. There are 5 buttons on top, just like the 507 monitor, with a short stubby antenna, 3.5-inch screen, and on-off switch on the side. To turn it on, simply press the switch up, and you will see an outline of a trailer followed by a bottom right-hand corner battery icon. To code the monitor, press and hold the code button for 6 seconds. You will hear a beep when it's activated, followed by an icon of a flashing F and 5 more Fs followed by that. We will be programming the outside right dual tire. To switch tires, simply press the plus or minus buttons. As you can see, we are scrolling through. Here's our outside right dual tire. We will be programming this by pressing the code button with the sensor under the monitor. As you can see, it picks up right away. For your different tires, you may want to label them with this nice handy sticky pad that has different icons that you can put on your different sensors. That way you can differentiate which sensor is on which tire. Once done with the sensors in the monitor, simply press the mode button and it saves each and every tire that you have. You will see more than one tire on the screen, of course, because you will have more tires than just one that we have. Like Dan mentioned, we are not going to show you how to install it because that has to be done by a tire specialist. But we will show you how to instantly put the high and low pressures into your monitor. To do so, press the mode button for 6 seconds until you hear a beep. PSI will be flashing on your screen. That's where you want it to be. Press mode again, you will see Fahrenheit. More than likely, your monitor will come preset at Celsius. To change that easily, press the plus button. Mode over, and you will see a high pressure icon with a high tire at the very bottom of the screen. Change that accordingly to 20% above and 10% below what you normally run your tires at. Continue pressing mode to switch between axles until you are finished with yours. Because our one tire is on this axle, we will change this accordingly. We normally run our tires at 80 PSI, so we will change it to about 104 PSI for a high pressure using the plus buttons. Once done, press mode again, and you'll come to your low pressure with a low pressure icon on the bottom screen. Change the code again to make sure you go to 10% below what you normally set it at. For us, it's about 72. Continue pressing mode till you get to your trailer tires, and if you need to change those as well. Once you've reached your temperature, we recommend you leaving it at 158. You're welcome to change it, but we prefer you leave it here because the Michelin standard for a tire to fail is between 180 and 200 degrees. This gives you ample time to pull over to the side of the road and check out your tires. Once done, do not hold, but press the set button. and it'll take you back to the standby screen with all tires ready to go. Give it anywhere between a few seconds and a couple of minutes for all your tires to pick up. Thank you for your time, and enjoy your system.